And those of us who are digital immigrants might be very familiar with the first one. I certainly am, and we read it to my children. So a digital immigrant is me. I'm what's called, or what is termed, a Gen Xer. So I did not grow up with the internet or social media. I grew up in a world before computers really were mainstream. They came into my world at a certain point. It was actually 7th grade. The program was called VS Basic. It was a black screen with orange font was the only one. And we spent an entire semester just trying to code a program for a game of Hangman. I'm very ashamed to say that ours failed. It was upside down, but that was what it came into my world. So as a digital immigrant, I had to make a decision whether to come into the world that we all know now. Now, I'm also the father of the first generations of digital natives. A digital native is someone who was ostensibly born after 1980. So they grew up more with computers. And as certainly the kids who were born in the 90s and later, this is the only world they know. And so I had to make a decision because my children obviously were digital natives. And my whole work started because I just knew and realized I wanted to be and needed to be and understand their world. So that's the difference. So we can make a decision as digital immigrants. Are we going to try to learn their ways? Now, here's what's really, really interesting. And another reason why I really wanted to do this work is because this is the only time in history ever that the digital natives and the digital immigrants will coexist on this planet. And we have a lot to learn from them. Certainly, again, any digital immigrant who's gone over through, when we were confined, going to their child and saying, hey, I can't figure this out. If you weren't gonna try to learn their ways, we have now the other pieces, they can learn a lot from us, because what I'm afraid of is that these digital natives never understood or learned the value of some of the things about relationships with others, face-to-face engagement, learning, blending. So we have an opportunity here to learn from each other.